With me on a cold and shivering morning here in Tallahassee, Florida, I got the legend. I don't know if that's a face mask for COVID-19 or a bad breath protector. I don't know which one it is. Earl Hankerson, how you doing this morning?
Man, we doing great. How about you?
Man, I doing any better. I be Earl the Pearl Hankerson.
Hey man, everything's all good, brother.
Everything's okay. You say you're cold out there, but look like you got the sunroof open.
Listen, I'm sitting in the car because it's colder in the building than it is in my car.
High school sports now. What I need you to answer for me is what's the difference now with the COVID-19 protocols now that they keep advancing through the state tournament? It looks like we're having more people at the games.
Yeah, it don't seem like it's a protocol. They're for example, this week, Rickards goes to Baker County and they're selling probably about 3,000 to 4,000 tickets in a 6,000 seat stadium. I don't understand.
Wow.
The numbers are rising. So I can't figure this out. I don't understand it, Coach.
Dollar signs, Coach.
Well, we all know that's the evil behind it all. And it's very unfortunate. We just hope that these guys come back safe and sound and nobody, and people will do the right things, wear masks, try to stay socially distanced as possible, and nobody gets sick.
I know that's right. We'll keep all the players that are participating in our prayers and the families for traveling and spectators and all.
Absolutely.
It was a home game Rickards had this past week when they beat Reebok.
Yeah, home game. They sold 1,000 tickets here in Leon County, and that seems more reasonable to me. In the stadium seats about 5,000 to 6,000, so that's a little more reasonable.
Duval, boy, that rivalry between Rickards and Gobby with the Duval teams, boy, that thing is going. I drove by Cox Stadium headed home. I could have swore, I'm probably wrong because my vision bad. It looked like I saw the Rickards football team kind of walking from the high school to the stadium. Maybe, is that what's up with that?
No comment. No comment.
Okay, I thought it was a great way for them to warm up anyway. So moving right along, moving right along. This past weekend was we only had 2 schools out of the area kind of survive, and that was Rickards and Gaston County. I told you Gaston County was nice.
Yeah, they went to where they go back to Mariana.
Yeah, but see, then I think Rickards being led by the most improved player in the area. That quarterback from Rickards has gotten better and better with each week.
Yeah, he absolutely has. Michael Townsend, he's done a pretty good job. He is not. They're 7-1, and he has not done things that would cause them to lose football games. So Mike Townsend has done a really good job under center this year at Rickards. Much improved, as you said. Much improved.
Yeah. I was surprised as he continues to evolve. We kind of trying to stay healthy and not doing many games. We did do Gadsden early, and we were really impressed with them with their only loss being with the highly talented team out of Texas that Deion Sanders was working with. Who you got in your top 5 this week, Coach?
Top 5. Well, we definitely got to put Madison County in there at number 5. Okay. It looks like they're going to go ahead and, they got a real good shot to win their 4th straight state championship. And so I don't expect anything less than from Mike Cole and his crew down over at Madison. I think they're going to finish that deal. And then, of course, coming in at number 4, we got to go with the previous mentioned Gadsden County. Now, they're going to face a nemesis this week for Coach Fuller with Bowles, Jacksonville Bowles. He hadn't had a whole lot of success against them at all. And so Gadsden County coming in at number 4, they're going to have to travel over to Jacksonville, and they're going to face a real tough team. And then Listen, number 3, number 2, and number 1, I'm going with the Rickards Raiders.
Boy, I thought you were gonna do your favorite guy. I thought you were gonna keep them in there.
No, we can't keep the Cougars in this week. Listen, Rickards, the lone man standing in Tallahassee, 7-1, gonna travel over to Baker County, a team that they put 55 points on last year in the season finale. And they're gonna face a tough team. That team is gonna come in energized, and they're gonna be looking for some retribution. But with what I've seen from Coach Lewis and his crew, I think, Coach, they really got a shot to really, really make a run at the state championship this year.
Well, they already made a run. They one game away from getting there, and we got a special with you and Coach Lewis coming on on the second half of this show. So you got Rickards 1, 2, and 3.
I got them at 1, 2, and 3.
Well, if that wasn't an easy way out, I was. Well, I'm gonna go with. I agree with you with number 5. I'm gonna go with Madison. I got Madison in there. Mike Cole and the job he does over there kind of reminds me a lot of the team that I have at number 1, but I'll get to that in a minute. At number 4, I got the Throne Florida High. I got them as number 4. Number 3, you won't like, but I got Rickards at number 3.
Ah, okay.
I have Gaston County at number 2.
Uh-huh.
And at number 1 number 1 now, I got Brooks County.
Right.
And Brooks County and Madison are very similar to me in terms of how they're coached. And how both coaches have taken players in that county and they just kind of groom them coming up. And the one thing both teams do, they knock parts of your body anatomy out of place. They hit you. And they wonder if you sitting on the field wondering where your mama is when they hit you.
And she felt it too.
She felt it too. Well, I'm gonna stop talking and jibber jabbering. I'm gonna let everybody see this interview with you and Coach Lewis as INSiiGHTS special consultant. Oh no, special correspondent, Earl Hankerson. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're signing off, but we got an interview coming up with Coach Hankerson and Coach Lewis. We'll see y'all later.
We'll see you. Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
What's your record right now? 7-1?
7-1. I think so.
Okay. 7-1. The lone loss coming to Florida High, which I know they were a pretty formidable challenge. You seem to have that game under control at that particular time until the quarterback got hurt.
Yeah, I thought we was going to really win that game without a doubt. We actually had a quarterback get hurt, and backup just couldn't connect with things. He made the right reads. I think the moment was a little too big for him. He's only a sophomore, but he's going to be a super talented guy. But I think if our starting quarterback don't get hurt, we win that game easily.
Yeah, starting quarterback Michael Townsend, he is much improved from last season. What do you think about his play and his performance so far?
It's just maturity, man. He done grew up a little bit. Don't play around as much. Understanding the game of football a little bit more, and really, he brings out the best of everybody around him. Believe it or not, you wouldn't think that of the kid when you meet him and how he was last year, but he's truly bringing out the best of everybody.
Okay, yeah. So some really good leadership qualities out of your junior quarterback. Definitely, we'll have some great things to come for him in the future. I'm pretty sure. Now, that's this team coming in at 7-1. You've had some really good teams and some good talent at Rickards during your tenure. Guys like Charlie Kelly and Brandon Denmark and the Holmes brothers, Jalen Ashby, Marcus Riley, Destin Coates. I could go on and on. Taven Jackson. Big Travius Harris in the trenches. Those guys were really, really good. But you have hailed this team as being one of the best teams in Rickards High School history. Is that because of the record or the chemistry or the talent that you have? How do you perceive this team compared to
the difference? Yeah, I think the difference is depth. Those teams were one deep. Always all we had, and so when one guy went down, or we had someone going crazy, we have a lot of depth everywhere. This team is deep. We got a bunch of good juniors and sophomores behind guys that can really play good football. And I think the chemistry with this team is probably the best that I've had here since the year with Charlie Kelly. Like, so as we put the locker room, everybody in one locker room, everybody playing together and around each other all the time. The chemistry has been great since then, and so on. And I think that's the biggest key.
Yeah, because during those days we had two sides to the locker room.
Yeah, so we split them up a lot, and I think the bond didn't happen in those years. But this group here, just since the locker room got there, been bonded and haven't had an incident in the locker room, haven't had any problem with the guys. It's been a great year right now for us, chemistry in the football team. Another big thing is the coaching staff got chemistry. Have been doing pretty good, and that's one of the things that I had to fix going into this year.
So, what's your outlook on Baker County this week? That's the task at hand. I know everybody.
A very good team.
Go ahead.
I said, very good team, man. Talented across the board. Got a great running game. Offensive line has good size and work very, very hard. The defensive line does the same thing. Work hard and really get out them. I think the best part of their group are their linebackers. They flow pretty good, and the secondary does a good job keeping everything in front of them and come and make tackles. And so it's going to be a task for us to even try to move the ball or stop them. It's going to be a 48-minute grind for us to try to win this football game. I think we up to the task.
All right, Lewis. I want you to give some final words to your Raider Nation supporters, and what can they do to support this team as you continue through the season?
To be honest, we need support Friday night at the game. They only allowed us 350 tickets, but we can come up to the game and buy all the home tickets we want to and sit on the visitor side. We need a crowd there. They're trying to put as many of Baker County fans in the stands as possible. Just some support there helps us out. We will not have the band. We will not have the cheerleaders. It's just us to come out and support us. And if we happen to win this game, this game is at Cox Stadium. Just come out and pack that place out and just show these young men all the support that they deserve for having such a great season right now.
Yeah, that would be something special now for those of you who are concerned about the capacity. From what I understand, it seats about 6,000, and they're going to sell 50%?
I think 35. I think 3,500 total people can get in, but it seats about 6,000, maybe a little bit more. The social distance will still be maintained, and we just need as many fans as we can possibly get. One thing that helped us out is in Air White, we had more fans than Air White had. So our crowd was behind us, and everything was going pretty good. So we just need the support of the Rickards High Nation for next.
Yeah, that's one thing that we can. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, from the head coach of the Rickards High School Football Raiders, head coach Quintin Lewis. We thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Again, this is Earl Hankerson, correspondent with INSiiGHTS, with head football coach Quintin Lewis. And we hope that you'll come out Friday night to Baker County and support the team. And we want to bring back a victory so we can play for an opportunity to go to the state championship right here in Cox Stadium next Friday night.
Tonight's winner.
Your attention, please. Stay up to date with the latest latest from INSiiGHTS. Visit our website at INSiiGHTS.com. 2 I's in the middle, INSiiGHTS.com.
INSiiGHTS is a copyright of Mac4 Enterprises, a Florida corporation. This broadcast is produced under the exclusive ownership of Mac4 Enterprises and is the intellectual property and trademark of Mac4 Enterprises. Comments of the host and other individual speakers on INSiiGHTS represent their independent thoughts and representation.
Yo.
Your ass got a mask on. I don't do you. I don't.